Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In today's video I'll be talking about all my unfinished layouts and how I feel about them. So sit back, relax, grab a snack and enjoy the video. This is gonna be a long one. This first layout was going to be an Extreme Demon layout with one of my favorite songs. Sadly I ran out of ideas what to do for the next part. I will finish this layout somewhere in the future. It's not abandoned. I absolutely adore this layout. I love the song, I love the gameplay and I love the creativity. Especially this little effect here. It's so unique for my layout and I like how I did it. And further, this is a pretty hard layout, but I'm definitely going to finish this sometime in the future. I'm terrible at chip gameplay, so I'm not going to finish this layout probably. I really expected this layout to be terrible when I started making it, but it turned out to be really good. I really improved in my spider gameplay since I first started creating, and I am better at doing minicube, and I especially like the unsynced duel. I like how the ball and cube sometimes sync up with the click pattern and then change again. This UFO is pretty good, but it's not that consistent in my opinion. Then there's this Extreme Demon cube right before the drop that I really like, but it's a bit too hard for the level. And the drop is kinda terrible. It has some creative parts, but I'm terrible at chip gameplay, so it's bad. There are parts of this layout which I like, but there are also parts I don't like. I really like the structuring and the gameplay in the first few parts and the last few parts, but I really don't like the first wave part since it's kinda terrible. And then another layout that was meant to be an Extreme Demon layout. Here I again didn't know what to do for the drop and the ship gameplay was kinda bad. But I really like the pre-drop with all the creative stuff I put there. This layout is a layout that I really like, with songs I really like. It's also a song that I use in one of my first levels, but I didn't know that the rate standards were so high back then. This layout is mainly unfinished because there are other projects I want to work on, but I will come back to this. This song I absolutely adore. It's so good, and the gameplay in this layout is also pretty good. The only sad thing is that I don't know what to do for the song and the orb spam here. I really like the gameplay here, and I really like the song as well. There are some map parts in the gameplay, but overall I like it a lot. Welcome to another episode of Super doesn't know how to do gameplay at the drop. I love the creativity in this layout. It's so good. It's so creative. But sadly, this is another song that I don't know how to sync up to with the gameplay. Wait, did you catch that? I actually built a good ship part. This layout I instantly wanted to try to start and decorate it with the little inversion effect, but sadly I didn't know how to decorate and I don't know how to sync up to the song that well. Although with a few tweaks it may look pretty good. So this layout begins with a decent spider part, although it is a bit repetitive, but that's literally the only thing in this layout. There's a UFO part which is going to be like every generic UFO part in every level, and after that I didn't know what to do. So before everyone says, oh my god, Limbo song in the comments, I didn't know Limbo existed yet at this point. This is a pretty old layout. I found this song in a game called Jato on Roblox and really liked it, so I decided to make a layout of it. Foxtrot Fletcher is too fast for me. So this structuring was heavily inspired by Rosie's video, one of his levels up videos. And I really like how I could keep up with the song for once, even though this song is really fast. But sadly, it became faster and I didn't know what to do. But enjoy the good gameplay and the second good ship part I've made. And the third also, since this is pretty creative. Fourth even. I really like how this layout began, but sadly it deteriorated when I got further into the song. The first part is decent, but after that I just didn't know what to do. Another song that I really liked but didn't know what to do with since it's so fast. But it's decent. And yet another song that was too fast. And this one I could decently keep up at the beginning, but the further the level came, the less I could keep up and the worse the level got. But as you may see with the spikes, this layout is really old. Before I just start using the normal spikes. This layout is pretty decent for the song. I really like the sync and the gameplay in some parts, but on other parts it's kinda meh and I stopped with it because the song didn't fit well with my layout making capabilities. This part is just inspired by Duelo Maestro with my own spin, and it's decent, but Duelo Maestro did it better. Layout was extremely original. Like everything was entirely made by me. There totally wasn't an inspiration I took from a level that already existed. In fact, they took inspiration from me, I'm 1% sure. I actually really like this layout, even though it's pretty quick. I managed to sync it up to the song pretty well, and the song is also very good, even though it's a remix, and remixes are mostly worse than the original in my opinion. This one is really good, but sadly I stopped due to lack of inspiration, and the song was probably also a bit too fast, but the gameplay is extremely good for this kind of song. I'm very slow at making layouts. I can't make layouts at the speed of light. And the wave straightly ripped out of Cataclysm because I didn't know what to do. This was meant to be a blast processing remake, but it's kinda terrible. I made a blind jump at the beginning and just didn't know what to do for the song. Robtop did it way better. This is one of my oldest layouts that is unfinished, but it's really good in some parts. Although it does have some blind jumps at the beginning and some awkward timings, overall it's still very good. It also has the first good ship part I've made. I really like how you have to click the orbs and it's really consistent. But at the end it gets pretty bad with a lot of blind jumps and orbs. By the way, the tutorial just now is kinda goated, it's so good. And that's it for this video. I only did all the unfinished layouts with the name unnamed because I wasn't bothered to look for any other layouts. There are a lot of others that are unfinished, but I was just too lazy to go look for them. So I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you liked the layouts, and tell me in the comments if you want me to continue on, and if you think the layouts are good or not. And that's the end of the video. Goodbye. Go to my Twitch, I stream Minecraft almost daily there. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.